Hi and welcome to this big picture tutorial. In this tutorial, I will show you how to use one of the most popular modules, which is called the Gantt chart, as a road mapping tool. I would also like to encourage you to visit our website, softwareplant.com, and check out the demo instance which we have prepared for our customers. All you need to do is click the demo button. You will also find information about our weekly webinars. It's a great opportunity to learn more about our tool and also to ask questions, as each webinar consists of two parts, the product overview and a Q&A session. And you will also find here the link to our BigPicture public instance. So I will be using this instance today. Keep in mind that this instance resets every 6 hours, so feel free to try it, but you will lose your data after this hour period. So how can we use BigPicture as a road mapping tool? For this purpose, I will use one of these BigPicture agile projects. So let's see how can we use our tool as the road mapping tool. Let me open the ongoing agile project, and as you already see here, my project consists of epics and stories. It's a simple agile project. You might also notice that the name of modules are different than in the standard version. That's because BigPicture Enterprise allows you to adjust the terminology to your needs. But this is nothing else than Gantt module offered in BigPicture and also in Big Gantt app. So how can we achieve such a view? And as you can see, I have a couple of epics that span over multiple iterations. Of course, this is a simple use case, so I might have additional level here in case I would be managing an agile release train. I would also have this program increment level, but the concept that I will describe today is pretty much the same. So what is important here is that, first of all, let's have a look at the configuration. So in the box configuration, tasks and scope definition, you will see that my iteration boxes are actually synced with a sprint field. So I have a couple of teams that I've added using the teams module, and each of these teams plans their work using a different sprint. On the same board. Of course, they can be using different boards, separate boards, but in my use case, this is a single board. I'm using the team code to differentiate between the different teams. So what does this mean? It means that, first of all, I can map my sprints and display the tasks planned in this sprint in each of these iterations. And if we go all the way till the last iteration, you will also see this next timebox template. This is a very useful feature, and once this is enabled, every time you create a new iteration, new timebox, the tool will create all these sprints for you. So literally with 2 clicks you can create all these sprints, whether they are on a single board or on separate boards. So this is the important thing about the configuration. If you want to learn more, visit our documentation, synchronization of boxes. Now, if we have a look at the board module, you will see that I already have some items planned here. So let me go back to the first iteration, which is already actually completed. I have my iteration 2 in progress, and as you can see, I also defined some dependencies, so everything is looking well, except maybe this one. I do have a conflict here, so I might need to move it to a future iteration. But how did I achieve this effect that actually the start and end dates of my work items are aligned with the iteration start and end dates? So as you can see, if you click here on this show info, you'll have this task period alignment. Now, so there are a couple of options. First one means basically that when I assign a story, an issue in general, to one of the time boxes, nothing will happen with the start and end dates of this story in that case. If I'm using the precise alignment, the start and end dates of this story will be aligned with the start and end dates of iteration number 4. So as you can see here, these are the dates. Now there's one more option. It's called smart adjustments. This is very useful whenever your iterations are longer than usual. By that I mean longer than 2 weeks, 4 weeks maybe. In that case, some of our customers actually do plan within this iteration plan a sequence, kind of like a traditional waterfall approach when you use the dependencies to organize to auto schedule your tasks. But we won't be covering that in this tutorial. So I'm using precise alignment. Also, if you go to the box configuration, tasks and scheduling, you will see this task period alignment option. As you can see here, I am right now at this ongoing agile project level and there is no alignment, and that's for a reason, because if I enable this feature, all the issues that are in scope of this ongoing agile project, actually I have the project Jira project name in the same way, will be the start and end dates will be updated with the agile project start and end dates. When I say ongoing agile project, I mean this particular box agile one. So that's not necessarily what we want to do, because in my case, while the duration is not that long, it might be actually, you know, a couple of months, couple of years. So that's not what you want to achieve. So how can we configure that? If we again go to the scheduling, you can set the alignment on lower levels. And right here, I have the iteration level, and I can now change this alignment for all my time boxes, all the iterations that I've created. So what is the result here? What is the outcome of this action? If we have a look back at the Gantt module, my tasks are aligned with the iterations start and end dates, although the first two dates are weekends in this particular example. So the auto scheduling will move your tasks, will shift this, push the start date a bit, so it starts on the first working day. Now, of course, when we refer to a high-level roadmap, we don't really want to see all the stories. We will be more interested in all of the epics. So right now, if I collapse here, I can see the high-level overview of all my epics. I can adjust my timeline and see this high-level information. Again, this is an example. You might have additional levels here of your task hierarchy that you would like to look at. You don't really need to include all these stories. You can create a high-level overview using epics only, or any other issue type for that matter. However, keep in mind that the tool can actually roll up the values and create a reporting page for you. But we can only report, if you want to roll up the values, we need to see these lower level items. So for example, as you can see here, while it is ongoing, I don't really see much progress here. It seems that all my tasks are in to-do status category, although here, here are in to-do, here are already 100% is already in progress, so that you can actually keep track of all your work. That's it for this short tutorial. If you would like to learn more about organizing your data using BigPicture, make sure to watch our portfolio tutorial that you'll find also on our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more tutorials.